Hello, it's me, Sarah, that Divination Witch. We're back with another reading video. And today I'm doing this without any deity or spirit in mind. We're just seeing what comes through for the collective with a nice tarot deck I have that's relatively new. It's in German though, and I ain't German. So good luck with this. It doesn't matter, I got it because of the artwork, all right? So let's see what the collective needs to know. Welcome back. This is a safe space. If you like that, stick around, all that jazz. And if you want to learn tarot yourself, I teach it on Patreon and memberships, and all my stuff's linked below if you want to support further. So what does the collective need to know right now? I was just shuffling. Oh, a bit of my hair got stuck in there. Lovely. I always read pretty intuitively. I get jumpers like the Queen of Swords. Isn't it beautiful, the artwork? All right, Queen of Swords, she is somebody who knows her shit, who is strong, fierce, takes necessary action. But then we've got Queen of Wands reversed. I had to look at the German because I'm like, Queen of Wands reversed, okay. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Chariot reversed. From these cards it's saying, look, as a collective right now, we need to be strong, unwavering, and take the necessary action that we need to take for us as individuals to protect our peace, whatever that means to us, all right? We've got to be strong and stand in our power, because for too long it's been taken away from us. We have tried the nicey approach. Queen of Wands is nurturing, she's kind, caring, fiery and passionate as well though, but she is those things normally, kind of motherly energy I see her as, but reversed. We've tried that, it's been taken away from us. Our hands are now tied. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Pentacles is working hard for what you achieve, putting in the effort to get rewards. Reversed, it's like we've lost sight. We don't know what the outcome will be, and therefore it's kind of as if we want to give up. Chariot reversed is failure, essentially. And it's like, well, we've tried being nice, we've tried doing this, we've tried doing that, and it's all failed. So what do we do now? What we do now is own our shit and don't put up with it anymore. So have firm boundaries and affirm them as well. Now, I didn't have a deity in mind, but I do feel Lilith stepping in as soon as I've said about boundaries, because that's something she's taught me. No is a word you can use. It is not a swear word. It's not a bad word. No means no. And a lot of us, I feel, as this collective I'm reading for, are people pleasers. Been there myself. When you're empathetic, when you want to help people, you know, you don't want to hurt people's feelings, so you kind of let people step over your boundaries. And even now I'm a bit guilty of that still, even though I'm working on it. We need to stop with that. If something keeps making you feel uncomfortable, you've got to say no. Protect your peace. A lot of these times, others come to you because you're the shining light. You're the empath. You're the one with the healing energy that they're coming to for help and guidance. And if you can't help yourself, if they constantly are taking from you, or other people in general are constantly taking your time, energy, your reserves, you're going to have nothing left for yourself. It's like fitting your own oxygen mask before fitting another person's. If you've ever been on an aeroplane and you know what that's about. It's hard to do sometimes, especially when that person is someone you care about or you resonate with, or you just want to help. But if you can't help yourself, death. Death is not about literal death, it's rebirth, it's change. That's the cycle we've got to let go. Five of Wands reversed. Three of Wands reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Very much. We've got to change our behaviours. What I've said about people pleasing. Got to let the cycle die. We've got to stop fighting it. Five of Wands is resistance, it's competition, it's, you know, comparing yourself to other people kind of thing. Let go of all of that. It doesn't matter, you know. I think a lot of us push ourselves as well. Push ourselves beyond our control, beyond our limits, beyond our energy, beyond what we should be doing. We don't rest enough. We don't have enough us time. I'm guilty of that. We need to stop that. We need to kill the behaviour. Let the behaviour go. I think the reason a lot of us are doing it is because we don't, you know, like I've already said as well, we don't know what the future holds. And when we don't know what the future holds, when things are so uncertain and sad and worrying and things like this, which a lot of people are feeling this right now, we try and control the things we can control. So what can we control in a world that's out of control? We can control ourselves and our behaviour. We can try and help. And I think a lot of this is coming from people wanting to make a difference. And that's admirable, commendable. But you can't make a difference if you're not prioritising you as well. You've got to be there for you. Energy isn't eternal. I've said this before to people, and it's this common theme that keeps coming up. Energy doesn't just appear out of thin air. No, it doesn't die, but it turns into something else. Like, once your energy is depleted, it needs replenishing. So how do you replenish your energy? By resting, by feeding your soul. And that doesn't mean just eating something literally. It means time for you. And I'm feeling called out by this too. Especially when you're empathetic, and especially when you want to help others. You've got to remember, life's for living. All right. And a lot of us are dragged down. It's very negative vibes, negative feelings across the board. You know, doing things for other people all the time. What about us? Ask yourself, when's the last time you did something just for you? Not for any higher reason and not for any other person, but just something frivolous and fun. When's the last time you had fun? Even a lot of the time, even because I'm into the gaming niche sometimes, a lot of the time people are playing games not even just for fun, because it's a bit of a subconscious competition. Even if they're not a streamer, they might want to be getting achievements or trophies or whatever, and like competing with their friends or others who were into that game. As an example, a lot of it is like, oh, look how far I got, or whatever. And a lot of it is influenced by social media. And it's not just gaming, that's a niche I'm into. One that I've witnessed, I'm not as into these days, but BookTok and stuff like this, or BookTube or Bookstagram, whatever. People who are readers, a lot of people get so caught up in being readers of these fictional novels and leaving reviews. I know this because I watch that lady in the library on YouTube who talks about this. That they don't properly enjoy a book. They don't just sit down and read it for reading's sake at their own pace, without having to leave a review, without having to finish it in the quickest time. Like, people set themselves reading goals and things like this. I used to be into that. I love reading. When I had more time, I used to do stuff like that. But that's taken away from the joy of it. I can't remember the last time I read a book just for fun. You know, that's just an example. The books I read, like I've got some here, are like spiritual, you know. It's stuff that will better me in a spiritual way and that I could share with you guys once I learn knowledge, you know. But it's not just fun. Yeah, and as a whole, that's what we need. And it's hard right now. It is, as a collective. And I'm not just talking America, I'm talking the world, even the UK. Everything's just so hard. You know, things are going up in price. Life's just a bit of, what they say where I'm from, a bit of a slog. Yeah. So we need to be Page of Wands because of King of Swords reversed. And we need to be like Page of Cups too. So I feel like, so Page of Wands is our desires, our passions, hopes and dreams. It's like we've lost that. We've lost that innocence in that regard. We've lost that, you know, when you're a kid and you're like, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a pop star. All right, not everyone's going to be an astronaut or a pop star. But it's that childlike sense of wonder and dream and happiness in life. And as a collective, the world, we've lost that for whatever circumstance, for whatever reason. It might all be different reasons, but it's still relevant. And why? Well, it's mainly because of this, the patriarchy. I'll just say it like that as a whole. Corruption. The society we're all living in. I've said this before. I'm sure I've said it on the channel, but we as humans are all connected. Just naturally, we're all connected. And the way modern society in the Western world is built up, not just the Western world to be honest, but I'm speaking from Western experience, we're built up to be disconnected, to be, you know, distracted a lot for one reason or another, whether that's having to work, crappy jobs that we hate and we treat like crap. I've been there, done that. Or whether it's consumerism, get distracted by, oh, shiny things, buy things, and then you're in a loop of buying crap to make you feel better. We're distracted on the whole by lots of different things. We need to get in touch with our heart again, Page of Cups. So again, this more innocent energy, this youthful energy, but Cups is matters of the heart. What does it really mean to be human? Does anyone ever ask themselves that? I know we don't know the meaning of life, even though many of us may try and find it out. And there's lots of different spiritual beliefs and whatever, but what does it mean to be alive? You know, to you as an individual, I'm asking you to ask yourself that. I feel called. What does it mean to you to be alive right now? And that's where I'm going to leave the video. Because if you can't answer something positive to that, that's fair enough and I'm not judging you. But you need to ask yourself why. And maybe it's easier said than done, I know. But if you are feeling some type of way, maybe think about what younger you would have done. Or an idealised version of younger you. You know, we haven't all had the best start in life, I know that. And I don't mean to trigger anyone with that. But if you were having that childlike sense of wonder again, if you could wake up as your dream life tomorrow, what would your dream life be? What would it be? Because the sky is the limit, and you may not get your dream life, don't get me wrong. If it's something like, I want to be a billionaire, all right, that's slim. But you can start making steps to live more in your true resonance and your true calling, because we're all here for reasons, and we can either plod along and not acknowledge that and just meh energy, which I used to do. I don't know how else to put it into words. Live for the weekend. Don't think about shit. Go on holiday once in a while. Pay bills. Life. That is a big life for a lot of people still. And I know myself, I lived that. But we can either keep living like that or put new things into the cycle. All right, you might not be able to just quit your job and whatever. I'm not saying do that. Be irresponsible. But inject more fun. into your life. Pick up a hobby even. It's just something that is just for you. And that is the reading. Okay, well, take care, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. And look after yourselves. Stay safe, stay witchy, as I always say. Bye.